Hi, welcome to the video. I'm Justin and you're here just for fun. Today we're going to do something a little different. I'm at the property and we're going to bring back something that's been on the channel before. Not recently, but years ago I had this on the property. And that is my International 234 little tractor. It's a rear-wheel drive, two-wheel drive tractor. If you go back and sort through the videos, you'll see it in there. I think I'm pulling a big stump with it. So today we're going to take her and get it into the shop and give it a tune-up. We're going to do an oil change. We got a leaky front right tire and some wiring we want to get buttoned up. Maybe even some glow plugs and a hydrostatic transmission filter. So we'll get it all squared away here. She is definitely due. She hasn't had a tune-up in at least 3 to 5 years. Probably since the last time you guys have seen it. So talk about lack of maintenance, that's me. But to be fair, it only gets used maybe 3 times a year for light duty work. So, all right, come on, let's go get it. I got it fired up already. We're gonna get it loaded on the truck and get it into the shop. What you guys think? This is my property. This is the place here I'm working on. I got my little excavator here, a little trencher, I guess they call it. This is for rent. Here it is. Our candidate today, my International 234. You guys have seen it. We're going to get her loaded up and down the trailer and get it to town. So here we go. You got to take the implement off or it's not going to fit on the trailer. Uh-oh, we might have a problem here. I might have to get to some different ground. I guess if I take these. Got it. We'll go ahead, make sure we put everything back where it was so we don't lose anything when we go to put this back on. All right, that'll be fine there. Let's load her up. it up. Let's get her tied down. She's gonna roll off on me. And we're just making this simple. We just got to get it snugged up to the front of the trailer. We're not going far. Just don't want it rolling back on us. All right, and boom, just like that, we'll see us back at the shop. How's it going? Here we are, we're back in the shop with the International 234 Hydro. She's a bit crusty and dirty and gross. She hasn't had a bath in years, but hey, here she is. I guess we're going to start with just draining the oil out. There's a lot of different things I'd like to address here. You know, some bad wiring and cooling system and a leaky tire. And apparently this light wire here that broke, I don't know. Some of this stuff is just real bad condition. It's starting to come apart, that plastic. And sometimes she can be a bear to start. She don't like to get connections. So I guess we'll go ahead and just start with draining the oil out of it. And then while that's draining, we can do the air filter and all that fun stuff. I've already got us a drain pan set up over here. And my 3/4 inch wrench, we'll get that on this drain plug. And not get that off. I'll be right back. Let me get another wrench. Alright, now we'll get some leverage on it. Not there we won't. There we will. Oh. Oh. Well, that one had a bit of a crack on it. Holy moly. And this hasn't been drained in a long time. Alright, get in here so you can have a look at how nasty this is. This is diesel, 3-cylinder diesel. Hasn't been changed in at least 5 years. So let's see how nasty it is. See if I can do it without getting it all over my hand too. What do you think? Ready, set, go. No. Not too shabby. Well, that's the consistency of her. Black. Really freaking black. That is gross. Okay, we got our oil filter here. It's a Wix 51134. We're going to go ahead and slap a new one on there. But we're just going to let this drain out here for a while. And you keep an eye on that. Yummy. Now my hands are stained. All right, come on up here. Let's go ahead and take a look at this air filter and see what that looks like. Oh, not good. Not good at all. Property dust. Oh, she's pretty bad. Lack of maintenance on my part here, folks. Uh-oh. You know, I only use this thing a couple times a year, so I just don't, I don't expect it to be that bad, but I guess it all adds up, doesn't it? Especially in that dirt out there at the property. It's all sand, all dirt. Okay, well that's not too bad, I guess. Not as bad as I thought. So that'll be fine. We'll go ahead and clean that out too. Let's go ahead and get this battery out of here. Not great battery for it anyways. And we'll throw this on the charger here. Not plugged in, huh? Will be now. Alright, that's open. That's on. Okay, how's our oil draining nicely? I think I am going to dump some old gasoline in there and just kind of flush it out. It shouldn't hurt anything, I don't think. I just want to get some of that old, real nasty goo out of there. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is put that drain plug back in and put some old gas in there and then drain that. I don't think it'll hurt anything. We're going to find out. I'm sure somebody will let me know in the comments. I'm just going to go ahead and dump this right in there. It's definitely gas. Okay, and I'll go back around here, and we're just gonna let that drain right back up. Now I'm gonna make a mess of myself for sure. Oh yeah. I mean, that's gotta help a little bit, right? I would think so. Alrighty, we're back at it. We've got that gas drained out of there now. We'll go ahead and see if we can get this oil filter off. Yep. We got her. Drain there. I gotta grab another towel. You keep an eye on that. Make sure it don't go in. I know how these little tractors like to sneak off. Cruise over to the other side of the fence where the grass is greener. Which my girlfriend does too. No? Oh, alright. Okay, good there. I'm gonna leave that drain plug out and just let that completely sit and do as much draining as possible while we do a little bit of this other stuff on here. All right. So we'll blow off this air filter. This first thing. And I'm going to need my air nozzle. And hopefully my air compressor doesn't kick on. It'll probably scare the crap out of all of us. Just allow it. Well then. Alright, I'm gonna open the door and turn the fan on. Give me a minute. Don't breathe that in. I'm telling you, that stuff's gnarly. We don't need the brisket in there. That was fun. Love it. Shut up and we'll get that right back with you. Alrighty, well we got everything blowing off here the best we can anyways for the time being. I did blow the air filter all out real good here, so we'll get that back in place. That done. And apparently, I don't know, I lost the bolt. Here it is. Okay, check this coolant while we're here. She's low. She does leak. Here, I don't know where it goes, to be honest with you. Oh, you don't want Rotella in there? Let's try some coolant in there. Who's over the other side? Alright, should we do it the right way and get a funnel, or should we see how my pouring skills are? Let's try my pouring skills out. Oh, 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 carefully, not too fast, not too fast, not too slow, carefully. Oh, I'm gonna mess this up at some point, I know it. I just don't have, boy, she was really thirsty, holy moly. What we got her in? She was thirsty, thirsty girl. Okay. Knocked off there. Leaking out the overflow already. That's good. Perfect. Okay. It matters where that guy sits there or not. We'll put it up top. Put it right there, and that's where she goes. Top. See, it says right on there. Top. If you're paying attention. If you're paying attention. Alright. That seems healthy. Good, good, good. Okay, let's put the drain plug back in this old drill. If I can figure out where I did the drain plug, there it is. I got her all nice and cleaned off, ready to go. And on there. About 3/4. And that thing was really on there, and I'm the one that did the oil change last, so it was me. But we're gonna try not to tighten it up that much this time. There we go. Just that. That's all we're doing. That back in there, and let's get this baby filled up with oil. You can stay right there, I'll go over here. Does anybody know how many quarts of oil these little Yanmar 3-cylinder diesels take? I know I got 1 gallon here. See how far that gets us, I guess. I think it's like 3.5 to 4 quarts. I don't know. Again, we're going to go no funnel, test my skills. Well, I did pretty good on the antifreeze, so. Oh, we're looking good. It's almost like I've done this once before. Only once, just a minute ago with the antifreeze. Alright, let's see what that gave us. See if we're on a dipstick there at all. Oh, by golly. It's black already. Oh, these darn diesels, I'm not used to that. Yeah, she's on the stick, but she's black already. That's kind of annoying. But it is what it is. Uh-oh, I spilled a little now. There went my hot streak. Fill up that oil filter too, so I'm not going to be real shy about this. It's probably just going to take all of it. But with my luck, I'd put it all in and then have to drain some out. You know, I could just look it up online. It does tell you. I don't like to do anything the easy way. Oh, she's right on top of full there. We're going to stick a little more in because we know that oil filter has to fill you up. I think we're just gonna milk the rest of it in. Good enough. Yeah, you know. You guys know it was Patrick Swayze's birthday the other day? Weird coincidence. I was talking about him, and I went home that evening to relax, and it popped over my Facebook that it was his birthday. And I didn't even know it, but I was talking about him that day. Isn't that something? Who else misses Patrick Swayze? He was one of my favorite actors. I know he's a bit of a chick flick actor, but I liked a lot of those movies, Roadhouse and Ghost, and a lot of good ones. Point Break, ooh, that's a good one. Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze. Darn good movie, huh? Yeah. Yeah, we're over full there now, so that's good because that oil filter needs to fill up yet too anyhow. Wipe this down. Alright, we got any leakies? I don't see any leakies there. We've made quite the mess though. Alright, I guess next up we're going to go ahead and grease all the joints. So let's go ahead and get that done. Alright. And I'm still old school, just running the hand pump grease gun here. I got the PT Performance Tool Special. Special. Ooh, she's stuck. Uh-oh. Come on, baby. Now, break. Come on. Come on, you can do it, old girl. Give it to God. Yes. No. No. Come on. Come on. Take that grease. It's not taking the grease. It's not doing the thing it's supposed to be doing. Oh, let's do a different one. Let's see if this one likes grease. Do you like grease? Ooh, this one thinks it likes grease. Oh, yeah. Oh, that baby took some good grease. Research on this side. That's all, folks. Take this side up. There she is. Okay, she's taken. Alright. What about this one? Come on, girl. Oh, no. I gotta fix some of the crap out of this. Let me get a pick. Here we go, we got a pick. Alright, this one took some grease. Good. That's good. Alright, I got a grease in here. This guy. Oh, she's happy. Oh, one. There we go, she's happy. What else we got? We got some under here. Let me grab a broom and sweep some of this up. Yeah, I know how to use a broom. I know those. There. Not quite as much crap on my back when I crawl under here. Okay. Alright, I saw some grease zerks down here. Where'd they go? Oh, there's one. Okay. Oh, she's dry. She's thirsty, girl. Ooh, here we go. Got one over here. Yeah. Wake up. Oh, this one's stuck. Uh-oh. We got stuff on. Oh, there she goes. All right, good. We got grease there now. What else? Anything else? Need grease down here? Is there anybody there? Nope. Just me. I guess it's just me. I didn't get an answer back. All right. Any more grease zerks up here? No. Okay. What about back here? Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm getting too old for this stuff. Yeah, there ain't nothing back here. It's, Ooh, what do I have in the toolbox? Ooh. What is this? Is this an oil cap? This is an oil cap. Fuel oil. Oh, man. It's must be an original fuel oil cap. What else is in here? A bottle opener? I could have been drinking Budweisers while I was out playing tractor. God damn it, I didn't even know it. We got an extra pin in there. A really wore out wing nut. Well, we call it a wing nut because there's only one, see? I'm full of jokes. Use this. Oh, what's this? Ooh, I bet you that's important for something. What's this? Oh, no wonder my lights don't work back here. This is that supposed to be plugged in? No. Alright, we're looking for grease zerks. More grease zerks. That's what we're at. And I gotta make my mind up if I'm gonna change out that transmission filter. Filtrate. Yeah, you know, I'm not seeing any more grease zerks under here. No, I'm not. I'm not seeing no more. I must have gotten them all. I think there'd be one for like that lever and stuff, but no. Okay, well, that is what it is. I guess we're all done with this. Alright, what was next, guys? You remember? I don't. We've drained the oil, we've changed the oil, we've cleaned the air filter, we've topped off the coolant. Let's see what's under this door right here. I don't even know. It says, important. Use IH HY- something or other fluid meeting IH spec. B6 use of other fluid will cause failure. Okay. Well, we got fluid in there, so we're not gonna worry about it. You know, we're just gonna call it good. Looks great to me. Okay. Got my little PTO switch here. Actually needs a thing on it. It's falling off. And then we got our fuses in here. Let's take a look at those ones. Looks good. That one looks good. That one looks good. And that one looks good. Yeah, all look fine. Back on. Alright, and I know this thing does need bearings. Looks like we might be leaking a little oil here. Where's that coming from? I think it's just residual from the spillage is all. Yeah, just residual. Alright. I don't think there's a whole lot more I can really do on camera. I still got to deal with this tire. Kayla says she thinks it's the valve stem. It could be. I also want to do a little bit of work with the wiring on it, but I don't think that's going to interest you guys at all. See, some of this wiring is just, it's gnarly. See, the little plastic clips and stuff are just, they're shot, and they just fall apart. Look at that. Just touch them and they fall apart. And there's another one down there that's like that too. So I want to do something with those so that's not as rickety and get that cleaned up a little bit. But I don't think that's going to interest you guys at all. So I think is what I'll do is a little bit of that stuff off camera. And when we fire this back up, take her out for a little ride in the driveway. I'll bring you guys along for that. So I guess we'll see you there. Cooler here, plus it was banging into the radiator, so we just went ahead and spent the buck and got a good battery in here that fits correctly, so we're not going to have to deal with that anymore. Let's go ahead and get these terminals cleaned up. They're in rough shape. I should just probably replace it. Maybe I will. Let's see. I think I might have one. So maybe I'll just replace it. But for now, let's look at this. Nastiness. Over there. So, and we'll get the other side. You can stay there. You're good. I'm hoping this will fit over there. We might have to switch it over to the other side. They're pretty nasty. Oh yeah, we're gonna fit just fine. Yeah. Alright. I wonder if Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce have had their first marital fight yet. What do you guys think? I'm waiting to hear it. I'm just waiting for it. It ought to be on TV in no time. I don't know. I didn't think that relationship would last as long as it has thus far. Alright, let's see if she'll fire up, huh? Well, we got juice. We'll hit them glow plugs for a little bit. We can check the oil and everything else. This is what I mean. I really gotta get this wiring fixed down here. It was a bit of a pain. It's shutting off as soon as I let off the key. Why is it doing that? That's that. Now we'll strap that battery down so it's not jumping around in here. Let me find a bungee cord. You keep an eye on that. I think I have one in the truck. Well, alright, by George, I did have one in the truck. Let's see if it's going to be big enough. Probably not. No, it's not going to be long enough. Alright, well, I'll come back to that, I guess. Yeah, I'll come back to that. Alright. Well, I think that's about all we're going to do to it. I think we'll probably take it outside, give it a bath, and then maybe we'll go out to the property and even do a little bit of work with it and do that on camera with you guys. And put the implement blade back on and push a little dirt or do something with it. So let's check this oil and see how that turned out. Now that we've run it. Oh, it cleaned up a little bit. It's not as black anymore. It looks pretty nice. Well, we're perfectly full. And, you know, it's not as black as it was, so I'm happy with that. It's actually not too shabby. I'm glad I did that little flush. It would have been a lot dirtier. Alright, new oil filter, new oil, clean the air filter, topped off the antifreeze. Still got to fix a bead leak in the tire here. So, maybe we'll do that. But that's it for now. Alrighty guys, she's all cleaned up, she's done, she's ready to go. We changed the oil filter, topped her off on antifreeze, cleaned her all up. I did a little bit of a repair on the valve stem and the tire over here. I don't know if that's going to correct that issue or not. It may still be. And the hydro system seems to be good. Good clean oil in there. Filter seems alright. I'm not going to go through and service that at this time. So I think we are all good to go. So we're going to fire it up and we'll take her over, and we're going to leave it here in town for a couple of days just to let it attract some attention. And the next time I take it out to the property, I will be sure to bring you guys with so you can see it do some work. But until then, we'll just fire it up and take it around front. Alright folks, that's going to do it for the International 234. Again, if you've liked this video, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like and share, please. Last channel of the month, I know we didn't hit my quota of 500 subscribers for the month, so no shop tour this month. We'll see what happens next month. We got to get them numbers up, guys. Takes nothing to hit that subscribe button. But I gave you one little thing, the International 234. It's been on the channel before, you've seen it before, and I'm sure just monkeying around out here today, you've seen a few other things. But get me up to 500 subs, and we're gonna do the shop tour and the toy tour. So until then, next time I go out to the property, I'll be taking this with. We're gonna do some work with it, and I'll be sure to bring you guys with and let you see it do some work, probably a little short or something. So I guess until next time, I'm Justin, and you were here just for fun. Thanks for watching.